Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. Thursday, little midday money. And let me tell you, tomorrow, man, we got another 100 college basketball games going tomorrow. All right, so 2-2 yesterday video. Over Kent got there. Spurs under did not get there. Flyers were a loser. North Colorado. We got a little Northern Colorado winner there in college basketball. 2-0, best bet for me wins. So good start to college basketball. So we'll take it out of the gate, and let's put up some NBA odds here for everybody. We'll talk about some NBA. If anybody wants to do that, I'm sure you will. 3 games, we got to bet the entire board because I don't know why people want to do it. But. So for me, we'll start right in the NFL. We're going under. Part of me wants to take Miami here, 7.5. Like I said, try to trick you, get that extra half point. Under for me. Short week for Baltimore. Bad game, no defense. They lose that one. I had the Ravens there. Out of the bye week, that's what you get out of your bye week. That's why I like the Ravens. Out of the bye week, they were coming off a loss to Cincy. I figured they'd come in, good defense, but I don't know. Well, here in Miami, though, a couple bad offensive performances. Not really high on them. Would I like the 47, 48, a little higher than 46.5? Yes, but 24-16 gets me an under here. So I'm going to go under the total in Miami game. College football, we're going to go over. Everybody's talking about this pick quarterback. I mean, I'm old enough to remember beginning of the year, the North Carolina quarterback is supposed to be the first pick in the draft. So you got 2 quarterbacks, supposed to be really good. I'm just going to go over. Did I bet this total? No. For the chat here, people are going to ask what my opinion is. And I think you got 2 guys who are supposed to be the best quarterbacks. Let's go over and see some sparks here. Everybody's watching you. Scouts are out, whatever the case may be. So we'll go over the total and pit. College hoops, short card tonight. I got 2 games, and this, believe it or not, is one of them. I do have another game up today on a premium, but this is a premium play I threw out there. Why? I think they're a small dog. I mean, it was 2.5. It could be 1.5 now versus they're playing the aforementioned Colorado State team here. And I got to say, like I said in a little write-up there, Hawaii you're coming off a blowout over Hilo, right? I mean, won by 30. I said in my write-up, I was like, you know what? Hawaii's getting Hilo, and they should win by 20. They won by 30. North Colorado, we had dogfight versus Pacific last night. Big lead out of the gate, 60-0. And then next thing you know, 5 minutes in the second half, it's tied. It's back and forth. So, you know what? I think Hawaii here, they're home. Northern Colorado, far from home. What's that, 6-7 hour flight? I'm no weatherman, but I'm guessing Hawaii weather is a little better. Maybe they're taking in some beach time. It's just Hawaii usually has a little bit of a home edge when people come over from the mainland. We get them at a little dog type kind of price here. I won't be shocked if this is a pick 'em by tip. So I'll get a little rainbow action there in college hoops. NBA, I'm going under the Jazz. This line's come down since I put this out last night. Not shocked. Pacers lay an egg in Denver, coming out of Denver into Utah. Utah's a tough team. So I still like the under, even though it's moved down a little bit. But there's that there. So next game up is the Panthers under. I just think under. Let's go. I'm going under here between Florida and Pitt. So that's that. Richie P in a place to be. Thank you for hitting the like button, Richie. I'm going to go over here to the YouTube channel and hit the like button myself. Here we go. The like is on. And we're 4.5 minutes into the show. It hasn't even popped up on Facebook yet. Come on, Facebook. Any hoots. All right, Ray Reddington's here. Ray, before you even say it, I know you got to win last night. I said, well, I'll take Arizona. We'll take Coyotes. So you got the edge there in our head-to-head. Like Hawaii played Colorado State traveling. If they're hard win, yeah, right? Again, they've probably been here, right? It's the little Hawaiian Classic. It's a little tournament. Them and Pacific came down to face Hawaii and Hawaii Hilo. Obviously, it's kind of like the old, shootout they used to have here in Hawaii, right? They used to have the Maui Invitational out here, and the Chaminade, whatever. So give me Hawaii. Colorado played a tough one last night. Ravens, South Florida, San Diego. Let me get the book. All right, Richie. Richie's coming in. BLT, South Florida, SD State, Philly, Rams, BLT minus 7.5, South Florida plus 23.5, SD State minus 2.5, Eagles plus 2.5, Rams minus the 4. Richie, we're just waiting on Tyreek to come in. The third person. We'll see if they show up. Give me NC Bears. All right. We'll go head to head again, right? Let's go. I know. I'm looking to get to 4-3 here. What do you say, Big Facts? Ravens tonight. I like the Ravens tonight. I did not bet it. I do like the Ravens, though. How did you do in the contest last week, Ray? Let's see how Ray did. Ray Reddington, you won the last two. You went 2 and 3. Hit the Bears in Arizona your last 2 games. So, not that many people in last week's contest. But we're going to have a winner. Tyreek, and we got Oshash 3. See if they come back. Markel's in a place to be. Chris Tatum, Pine Bluff Llama. Markel's coming in. Flames on the ice. I like Calgary. I mean, I know they got a game tomorrow, but I'll still lay low Calgary here. Jazz, I could yes to the Jazz. Maryland and some college basketball and the Clippers. So let's look at some clip. Where's the Maryland team? The Maryland line's down to 17.5. I thought this line was at 17.5. It was up to 18-19 last night when I did a little show with Detroit Landing for Picks and Parlays free pick. I thought this line I was like, ooh, maybe we'll go up to maybe 20, 21 tops, but it's ticked down a notch here on GW. Not much to really choose from yesterday on the video because I had the 2 games I liked. I put out as premiums, but yeah, I'll lean Maryland here. And for NBA, I love NBA when there's 3 games tonight. I would lean Clips here, right? I mean, 4, everybody's probably going to jump on Miami. So I get it. Oh, que pasa? De nada, Eric. Nothing's going on. Just getting ready. College basketball tomorrow, huge day. I've already started writing down my numbers for a big basketball day tomorrow. We got games at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So Football Friday is going to be like a college basketball Friday too. Under. Yep, we like the under. Lock of the day. Here we come. Edmonton Oilers. What is that line? They're a dog. You're taking a dog on the ice. Northern Colorado and the Penguins on the ice. I could do a little pit there. I like the unders. I could get behind that. Good afternoon, David. How are you today? Like St. Louis Blues puck line against Nashville. I can see 180. I'm not going to tell you to lay that. Caps, Washington, again, 140. I kind of like Detroit. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like Stevie Yzerman and Sergei Fedorov are going to do some damage tonight. I don't know. Call me crazy. Ravens. Yes, I like the Ravens. Here we go. Lock it in, Ray. Me and you. I got to get the 4-3 here against you. Thoughts on NFL today, total. I like the under. Miami offense has not been good the last couple of weeks, although Do you think it's going to be a shootout like the Falcon game, the way the Ravens have played? Right? I mean, you lose to Cincy, you get blown out. Coming off the bye week, you get beat up by Minnie, who looked inept versus Dallas at home. And I've said, Cousins has actually put up a bunch of numbers. He's got some guys around him who can put up points. But I just figured out of the bye week, off a loss, Ravens would come out and be like, you know what, we're still a good team, and really kick it to Minnesota. And now Minnesota, like, you want to get rid of their coach the way he's been playing, or the way the whole team's been. Not great under him, but they somehow get it done. Give me. I just like the under. I think Baltimore's got to get back to Baltimore, run the ball, play better defense. I like the under. Good night, college hoops split. It's an 8-2 kickoff season. Northern Illinois money line and plus 2.5. Is that for today, or that was yesterday? Northern Illinois you had. Let's pull up some. That had to be yesterday, right? Northern Illinois. All right. 8-2. 8-2 is good out of the gate. Went 2-0 yesterday in my college. It's my best bet. And like 14 and 15 and 6, something like that, 16 and 7. I don't know. We're trugging along. Arkansas versus LSU. Are we talking college football? Arkansas? I don't know. How about Arkansas 1-14 straight up their last 15 on the road? You want to lay points with that? I don't. Rickett, how are you today? Good morning. Thanks for popping in. 7-0 on college dogs. McNeese and IUPUI today. Big waves. Call them big dogs. Dog waves. Get them. It's coming down 2-point Maryland. I might still like that. If you like Maryland, you have to like the line coming down, right? I mean, it's a better line for you. Me, I'm not betting that one. Again, some days I love. We had 20-some games, right out of the gate. Yesterday, 2. Today, 2. Tomorrow, we're working. Probably another, I don't know. I don't want to say it's going to be a 10-pack, but who knows. Baltimore. South Florida. All right, you're not, but this isn't for the contest. It's a 2-man contest this week, or 3. Actually, 3. We got to wait for the third. The third person hasn't been back. I don't understand. It's like the first week we run the contest, guys are tied to move on. They don't come back. They're one and doneers. Riverside, Arizona State. I'm not saying I like Riverside, but I like Riverside. Big X is in the house. IUPUI on the under. Let's pull up a little IUP versus Evansville. Well, this total's open at 136, right? I mean, last night just 136, and now we're sitting at 130 right now. So, did you miss did you miss the boat on that one? Was that 132? Yeah, it was 136.5 last night. At whatever time I wrote these down, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, 136. Could have 136.5. Porter versus Crawford on 20th. What is that? Joey Porter, the ex-football players, playing Jamal Crawford in the game of table tennis. I don't know what that means. 132. Yeah. Now like 30. Yeah. Well, it was 136 last night, Markel. Ravens, South Florida. Nope, not in it. You're not in it. Antoine's in the house. I have no. What is this, boxing? What is this? Rob Franklin. What do you say? Where's your Jordan Love jersey? Brian Ross coming in. What do you got? Ravens first half. I can do Ravens first half. I think the Ravens are going to win the game, although I did not bet it. Pittsburgh NC. I just like the over, right? 2 quarterbacks are supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread, so put points on the board. Now, here's a guy thinking, I want to go over. Why not? If you waited, you could have went under 136 and over to 131. It might even still come down. Everybody's buying in. They're following the steam down on this game. Any given Sunday, absolutely. Maryland has Fats Russell, but I don't want to take them to win and cover. I just, I say this all the time, Tate. Sometimes you open up the window. Wow, I like a lot of things today. Other days you look at it and be like, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. South Dak versus Air Force. Again, this line was 9. It's come down to 7. If you like South Dak, why not? I mean, I would have liked Air Force at 9.5. If I was betting this game, I would have been dogging it up at the 9. It came down right off the bat, 9.5, right around to 9, right in the morning. 9 a.m. this morning the line was 9. So, what do we got here? Miami, little underdog there to the Clippers. Toronto Raptors against Philly and Hawaii. All right, so you're dogging up some NBA. Why, you're taking all the dogs. Don't hold back. Just take all of them. What are you doing? Get the bait. There's 3 games, Chris. Hawaii, I like Hawaii. Total, I have no opinion on that. Well, there's no contest today. It'll be next week. Next week will be the contest. Ignore the comment. 10-4. King D locking it in with Providence over Sacred Heart tonight. The Friars. Pitt UNC over 85. Again, right? The UNC guy. I remember coming in here first game of the year. And I was like, we'll take the over. Virginia Tech scores like 30 a game. And UNC's got the hot quarterback. And what? Now Pitt's quarterback's supposed to be the, go over. You got 2 quarterbacks, supposed to be good. Let's see how good you are on primetime. Calgary money line. I like the Flames. Minnesota Wild first period under. I can do that. North Carolina solo over 31.5. Yes. Boxing. Yeah, I don't. It's no Tyson. Ducks plus the 150. I kind of like the Ducks here against the Kraken. I think it might still go up. I don't know. People are jumping on Seattle. Islanders jersey under. Yes, I kind of like the under. Dog pound play of the day, Sacred Heart. Big Waves has been killing it with his small school dogs. Indiana first half. I don't like the Pacers. I don't like the Pacers. They didn't look good last night. Out of the altitude into Utah. It's just tough back-to-back in the altitude. It's not – anytime teams come out of Denver, I usually like to play on Utah. Maybe just a straight underplay. I don't like laying double digits, especially in the NBA. I don't lay double digits, but boxing down when Tyson retired. Man, that guy was awesome. I remember watching him in high school on HBO. Eesh. Dolphins plus 7.5. I don't like it. I think they're trying to lure you in with that extra half point, Rob. I'm just betting the under. That's it. Just give me the under in this game. That's it. WBO welterweight. What is the weight class? I'm definitely heavyweight, right? I mean, what's it? 230 club is heavyweights. What's welterweights? What are they? The 180s? Let's see. Washington have any shot of covering 15 versus Northern Arizona after underperforming last game. I think they do. Well, here's the thing. You have the overreaction, right? Oh, my God. They looked terrible last game. Northern Arizona didn't look that great in their routing. Washington. Let me pull up some Washington notes here. Give me a brief look here to find some Washington college basketball. Where are they at here? I mean, come on. I got these guys all the way down. I mean, now you got your transfer guys in here. Yeesh. Yeah, you know what? I'd have to lean Washington here. I don't love the team, but I think they cover. I think everybody's going to jump on Northern Arizona after that Washington first game. Elliot's in the house. Good to see you, Elliot. Thanks for coming in. There you go. Rob Franklin's getting some love. Teams that beat the Ducks play well in the crease, and the Kraken on zero crease pressure. Ducks very loud. Listen, I agree. Yes, I like San Fran. That was a little team of ours last year. We had San Fran a few times. So I'd lay that. How's it going on Calgary today? Oh boy. I had Calgary today too, Elliot. Don't come in here throwing house bets down. Ray Reddington, Canelo Brown. This is boxing. Take the over and take your money home. Yes. UAB money line. Over 55. What is this? UAB for when? What day is this? Is this out of the Hidden Gem show for college football? Because you know I like UAB. All right. Eric and Rob having a conversation. 147. 147 weight. Okay. I don't know. They're tiny little people, 147. 147. I got to sneeze. I know they're supposed to be fast, right? Like the joke is like, oh, you can beat up like guy weighs 147 pounds, but they got quick hands. I get it. Brian doesn't like bet the house bets. Montreal money line versus Calgary. I like Calgary, but a lot of people come in Calgary. Now I'm wondering about my bet. Thank you very much. Merrick over NJIT up to 3.5. It was 2.5. And what do I got here? I'll bump it up. I'll go. You know what? I'll lean NJIT on this one. UNC Pitt, I am thinking over the total. Again, like I said before, these quarterbacks, right? They're supposed to be. One guy was the guy coming into the season, supposed to be the hot NFL quarterback. The other guy is now getting hot and getting all the pub. So you know what? You got a standalone game on Thursday. You're supposed to be NFL draft picks. These guys are going to be like the top draft picks in the NFL draft, right? They're supposed to be the number one picks. Okay, well, let's see what you got here on a Thursday night. So just give me the over. Did I bet the over? No. If you're going to watch this game, bet the over. These are two quarterbacks that everybody's supposed to love and they're supposed to be good. Kings money line. Yes, I like the Kings. IUPUI versus Evansville again. So this is the hot game with the total, right? 136 down to 130. Evansville. I mean, we like our purple aces. Let's. I don't like going against the Valley, but Evansville is the worst team in the Valley. And I get people don't really know IUPUI, but I don't know. Do I want to like 11.5 there? I mean, the total says that this is going to be an ugly game, right? I mean, it's down 6 points. So my thought would be I'm going to take IUPUI. Don't think Evansville's going to score much here. So give me some IUP. IUPUI is the play for me. IUPUI. I talked myself into it. BC, Georgia Tech. What is that? Are we doing football? You're rolling up football here, Chris? You're killing me. NBA, Jazz, and the Heat. I understand that. I think everybody's gonna bet the Heat though, but the Jazz I can get behind. Thank you for the good bless you. Panthers, Kings, yes. I'm with John Lewis. Oilers, money line. Edmonton over Boston Bruins. Taking a little bit of a dog there, I get it. Florida Panthers, I like the under in that game. And Winnipeg Jets. Where's Winnipeg at? There we go. You're going to lay it spread. You're going 175. I can't do that number. Puck line only. You got it. Yeah, so, again, there's 3 NBA games. A college football game that the quarterbacks are supposed to be the top guys, whatever that means. A questionable Thursday night game if the Miami teams look bad and the Ravens defense looks atrocious. And then tomorrow we have a slew of college hoops. Where's Tyreek? Tyreek didn't come in, huh? No Tyreek. And this show's ending in 5 minutes. Looks like we, all Richie has to do is win one game because Tyreek is a no-show for the contest. Everyone betting the Heat. Yes, they are. Everybody's betting the Heat. Excuse me. Oh, here he is. I was ready. You were about to be left in the dust. Where are your contest picks, kid? There you go. Get them in. You and Richie in the head-to-head. I was ready to wrap this guy up. I'll throw the picks underneath for you. I mean, you should know them. Tyreek only, they're underneath. Get those picks in. It's just you and Richie. The other person has not shown up. I don't know. And it's weird. Like, even this going back to week 1 of the contest when we had it back in September, people came in. They were tied. They haven't been back since. Really? I don't get it. I don't charge you admission. I'm giving away stuff. They're not just winners. Northern Arizona and the points and under. You know what? I kind of like Washington there, Chris. I think everybody's going to not love on Washington and take Northern Arizona. Everybody's on the Ravens. Of course they are. Of course they're on the Ravens. So, I mean, I lean Ravens. I'm not betting the Ravens. Parlay time. IUP, McNeese, Sacred Heart. Cash it. Writing it down. Writing it down, big waves. Rob Franklin coming in on the Raptors, little NBA. Against the Sixers. You know I hate the Sixers. Speaking of Toronto, where's Mr. Neek at? She's a Canadian. She lets her bend the boards. Thomas saying Dolphins, baby. Here we go. He's a Dolphin guy. I understand the love. You know, you're getting 7.5. I look at it like, again, we could have had the Ravens at -6 on Sunday. They were at 6, now it's 7.5. And I always say 7.5s, 3.5s. Everybody thinks, oh, if it lands on this and I get that extra half. I don't know. I think when it's that way, the team's going to win going away. It's not even close. It's a 10-point win. And when you're getting a 2.5 or 6.5, that team's going to win outright. So that is my thinking on those games. That is where how I bet today. Not that I'm going under. I think Ravens got to get back to the roots, play some defense, Baltimore. Not look good. Corey Jones checking in. I'm late, but I did hit the late button. I appreciate it, Corey. I appreciate it. You know, it's funny. So I was going through the YouTube on my Sean Higgs YouTube. I was giving thumbs up to the Win Free Picks page, and had dislikes for the Kent total that actually won. And I'm like, how do you give a dislike to a win? And the day before the game lost, and nobody even gave it a thumbs down. I don't. If it doesn't come in, give it a thumbs down. You know, yeah, relatives on the team. I don't know about Creighton over to 148. I have no thought on Creighton over 148. It's right on the money for me. I'm not. Yeah, not. If you find an angle, let me know, Rob. Brian says, Chris, Pine Buffalo. I can see the under. I like watching them on 15 too. I can see the under because Washington struggles and Northern Arizona is only going to score in the 50s. So there she is. I like the over in the Florida game. Why under today? I just like the under. Because I kind of lean to the dog there. I think it's just going to be an under. I don't know. I like the under. There's nothing, no fancy reasoning behind it. There we go. All right. BLT, Cincy, SD State, Denver, Rams. All right. So you guys are opposite. Friday and Sunday, South Florida versus Cincy, Philly versus Denver. And the worst case scenario, if we're tied, will come down to a total, closest to the total on Monday night. So Washington has not been good. No, they had a bad year last year too. Hawaii 2.5. Hawaii's minus 2.5 now. I got him at plus money. How about that? We got him at plus money, Rob. And if you would those of you on my package, I know some of you are. How about that? We put out last night. I said this line they'd be a pick 'em or fade by game time, and you're telling me they are a favor right now? No, Hawaii's they're plus 3 now. Colorado's up to 3. I love Hawaii money line. Hawaii outright. Flames, Kings, Blues, Calgary I like, Kings I'm on, and St. Louis, I'm going to have to do puck line with that, Mr. Deke. I'm not laying 180. Cam sign with Carolina. That's fine. You know what? I don't want him playing. Give me the XFL guy. Give me some PJ. Lex Steele's in the house. What do you say, fella? Is that line really up to plus 3? Now I'm like, ooh. I might have to get a little more Miami money. It is plus 3. Look at this. Look at this. Is somebody out for what happened? Why? Somebody out? What am I missing here? Big game tomorrow, UCLA and Villanova. I might be on some Villanova plus 2 tomorrow. No contest today. It's still running from last week. Still going. Calgary puck line, get that $2. Calgary puck line as well. Plus 185. I like it. Ovechkin anytime goal 125. I don't. Not for me. I'm not a hockey prop guy. Pete, good luck to you also. Thanks for popping in. So that UCLA line's come up already, huh? UCLA against Villanova. UCLA minus 2. I like Nova. I got Nova as a 3-point fave here. Look at this. We got a little game of. Oh, I see a white 2.5. I see 3s. Oh my goodness! Look at this person. Hello, stranger. What is going on here? What brings you down here to the slums? You're too good. You're hanging out with Allie in the Woody show. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, plus 3. I don't know. I mean, I got a 2.5, and I saw a 1, and then someone just put up they were minus 3. I see them plus 3 now. North Carolina would be a good lean if you're a fan of the quarterback and you don't think Pitt's for real. Take the point. 6.5. It's 6.5, right? And I just said for the other game, I kind of like the other way. So here we go. It's 6.5. All Pitt has to do is win by a touchdown. They're ranked 7-2 versus 5-4. Give me I'll take North Carolina with you. P-Vetch for temps. Again, I'm definitely not doing. I bet hockey. I'm not betting hockey props. Slow at work right now. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. It was good to see you. Hope you're doing good. It's good for me. 5-2, looking good. Nice. Here we go. Ray's talking a lot of junk. I Rob Franklin. Got bet Crayon. Just go with them. They will win by 30. Oh boy, here we go. They will win by 30, he says. And the line was 20.5. And then it went to, it stayed the same, 20.5. Let's see what it's at right now. That was this morning. Now it's down to 18.5. So it's dropped 2 points. I mean, they struggled a little bit. I mean, we do remember that they were down by 9 at the half against Pine Bluff, right? I mean, granted, they outscored them by 20 in the second half, but did not cover 33.5. So I'm not looking to lay my money down on Creighton minus 720. It's come down. Not interested. A lot of these, I noticed a lot of these games have all moved down. All the faves have all dropped down. We start with South Dakota State, or excuse me, South Dakota. That game was 9.5. It's 7.5. Uh, and the Vermont line, I'll tell you what, Northern Illinois, I was looking at them like, oh man, maybe I'll bet them tonight. It was 1.5 last night. I woke up this morning, it was 4. Now it's 6.5, 6. Again, this is why there's some days, and if you ever, like opening day, we had 20-some games. We had a lot of games, and some of the lines moved, and we catch most of the line moves. But don't wait. You like a game, bet it. Bet it, bet it, bet it. Maryland, again, this was at 19. It's down to 17. Evansville line, 12. Open at 12, it's down. 11.5. Short little moves, but enough where people are just saying they're buying the dogs. McNeese State, 24.5, and that's 22. Creighton, 20.5, 18. Arizona State, 11, 9.5. Who's Creighton playing? Creighton's playing Kennesaw. I would lean Washington to cover. I'm not betting on it, Mike. I mean, there's other games I'd bet on before Washington for sure. Rob Franklin's liking ASU. Well, the good news is that the lines come down from what it opened at. So lines are really based on team names and what they were last year and what they brought back, not so much on that. Yeah. And that's listen, for me, I go on what we got back. It's a good start. So when I see a team getting points, I'm going to jump on them. Sacred Heart plus 15.5. Yeah, everybody's loving Sacred Heart today. Everybody's liking some Sacred Heart versus Providence. Almost time to go Vermont plus 6 right now. Vermont's not a terrible squad. A little Canamounts, right? Northern Iowa's not. Listen, they're tough themselves, but 6. We're getting into maybe I'll take a shot on Vermont at plus 6. Yeah, just put $1 on a wild underdog ticket. Oh my goodness, here we go. GW, IUP, Riverside, McNeese, Prairie, pays 37,000. I could see like 3 of these winning. I will. Let's go. I'll split it. I'll send you 50 cents. Stacey King, welcome. First time. Yes, it is your first time. And you like the Rappers. Listen, we can go Toronto. I like Toronto. I have an over Raptor ticket for the season. I'm not a big Philly fan. So, yes, we can take Raptors here plus 3 tonight. I'm not going to talk you off that ledge. Let's go, Stacey. Get it. And welcome, and thank you for coming in, and thanks for commenting. Maryland over the 141. Again, I'm not a huge college total guy, Rob. And I'll tell you why. As much as I love betting last year, again, 800 games, college basketball. No problem firing away. Totals, if you're picking and choosing totals, you could have 17, 32, huge games. So just the sheer amount, and it's hard enough just picking in your games regular. I'm going to throw these in. And again, I got a decent bankroll. I can't bet 40-something games. I just can't do it. Because I'd be kicking myself in the head if I bet 6 totals and I leave another 11 off, and those 11 go 8-3, and I go 1-5 in the ones I have or something like that. I just can't do it. I'm not being funny. I can see a couple of those games winning. I won't be shocked if 3 of those win outright. Not at all. You know what? I got to write them down, Mr. Nika. GW, IUPUI, Riverside, McNeese, and Prairie. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see how they do. We'll see how they do. All right, listen, that's it for tonight. We just got to keep the show a little, not a big ticket. Tomorrow, longer show, and we're gonna come in and we'll see what we talk about. It's gonna be a big game tomorrow with college basketball. We got 1:00 college basketball action tomorrow. Rob Frank, I agree on the over now one. Maryland GW over. Quinnipiac did it, and the game was over 150. Which three? Let's go IUP, Riverside, and Prairie. Those are the three. Brian, you have a good day also. And I'm going to get to, again, here we go. I already got, one, two full pages of college, 2.5 pages of college basketball for Friday. Time to go to work. This is why we make money. Thanks for popping in, everybody. Have a good one today. If you're betting, don't get carried away. I mean, what are we talking about? There's 3 NBA games and terrible football. Relax. It's week 11. Don't bury yourself already. All right? I'll see you tomorrow. A lot of basketball. Bye-bye.